Hello everybody, my name is Joe Guy and welcome back to this new thing I'm trying where I'm planning the episodes during recording. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. Let's just try it. Anyway, journal. Okay, so I want to do some things today. Offering aid, go to the Storm Coast. Okay, I mean that's good. But first of all, and I know some of you will be thrilled to hear this, I want to go back to the hinterlands. Just for this though, I've heard your comments saying get out of the hinterlands. I'm out of there already. Not already, but I'm out of there eventually. And within leveling, so I'm not over leveled, so all that worry for nothing. I actually do appreciate it. Like, if I was still there, if I was doing kind of what my instinct said and like do the side quest, then yeah, I think like thank you for all those comments and for trying to like head off problems before they become like an issue. I actually really do appreciate that sort of thing in a non-spoilery way, so thank you. Anyway, Blackwall dressed in full Grey Warden regalia and last seen travelling through the Ferelden hinterlands. With so many wardens disappearing, the Blackwall should be questioned. Indeedy, let's do that the now. Back to the fucking lands. Here we go. You can travel there. Whoops. Oh, okay. Here we go. Fucking aces. Just head right there. I don't really see any reason not to. Just go. Travel to location. And I want to take Sarah. I want to take Vivian. I want to take Sandra. Confirm. Because I'm too sexy for my shirt, that's why. The face that she's go. Here we go. Don't mind me, I was just singing. Alright, so healing mixture needs what? 5 Elfroot and Blood Lotus? Let's see if we can gather this Elfroot while I'm here. I don't even know how much Elfroot I have. How much Elfroot do I have, I wonder? Crafting materials. I have 2 Elfroot. What is happening to this world? Where's the Elfroot? Anyway, here we are. We want to go to the south-ish.
Nothing to report, sir.
I didn't ask. Where's my map? There it was. I was hitting the wrong fucking button. What's this up here? In Hushed Whispers. Oh yes, that's the main quest. Alright, well I want to go down here. I'm not interested in following that just yet, despite being here and suffering through the loading screen. Hey Rams, you're no longer on my murder list. Enjoy your freedom. Nothing ever dies unless they cross the path of a protagonist. Have I done a doof? Have I been doofy? Can I get up over here? So welcome everybody to this Waterfall Dragon Age Inquisition Bear Grylls special. Whoop. Today we're gonna show you how to make your way up a waterfall so you don't embarrass yourself in front of your fucking friends who make your way up before you. Now, I know what you're thinking. Is this a Crocodile Hunter impression? Is this what's his face, Steve Irwin impression, who I actually have a lot of respect for? Can't believe I've just forgotten his name. Is this an Oddly Man Reviews impression? Well, I'll leave that up to you. And no pressure, but whoever gets it wrong has to fucking dry clean this fucking coat now. I got it fucking soaked. Alright, never mind. Never mind, let's go this way instead. And is it Australian or is it British? Who the hell knows? I often get those two confused. Geographically as well. Guys, fucking... I'm unimpressed. Sorry, I know this is your first time outing, but here's the deal. You've gotta be subservient and shit like that. You gotta kowtow, you've gotta just be like passively subservient. I don't like it when it's in my face. I don't like to feel like I'm trying to be better than everybody. I like it for it to just be implied. Wow, this is fucking beautiful. Just, wow. Very much enjoying this moment. Anyway. Yes, Lone Warden is just here. Last seen travelling through the Ferelden hinterlands somewhere around this area, so let's go. Presumably he's not going to be in the water. That would be silly and, like, creative and stuff. They wouldn't do that. Ooh, Blood Lotus. Excuse me, Cassandra. Don't worry, I'm not just waiting to harvest herbs until you actually stand on top of them so I can get a look up your non-existent skirt. That would be ridiculous on several levels. So yeah, about our companions, by the way, I have codex entries I want to read about them. Sarah and Vivienne. let's go and have a look-see at what they have to say. So here is... Yes, well, let's start with Vivian. So first of all, image. It's awesome. Magic is dangerous just as fire is dangerous. Anyone who forgets this truth gets burned. An assiduous and talented scholar, Vivian rose rapidly... I thought it was her second name. Rose rapidly through the ranks of Montsimard's circle when made a full-fledged enchanter. She elected to join no fraternity, a decision that shocked colleagues, but may have been a calculated maneuver. When she successfully applied to be appointed enchantress to the imperial court, nearly every fraternity clamoured for her favour in hopes of having a representative at the empress's ear. She was voted first enchanter of Montsimard at an age young enough to cause scandal. The circle widely regards her as the most shrewd and disciplined mage in Orlais. Cool, very cool. See, Vivian, I will admit, I am definitely interested in her. Like, she's cool, she's not, sassy isn't the word for it, but she holds herself with a kind of defiant poise, which I like. You know, well-dressed, cultured, intelligent, scholarly, and stuff like that. I'm definitely attracted. Which is only offset ever so slightly by the fact that I think because she's risen to such like an enchanter position at such a young age, she actually has this kind of strange motherly quality which reminds me a little bit of Wynne already, despite being so young. So there's a juxtaposition there a little bit, which is a little off-putting. But yeah, like, I've made those decisions yet. I'm just attracted, yo. In the meantime, Sarah. That's a journal. What I want is my journal. Creatures. Well, Sarah is actually maybe better described as that. This report by Josephine has been defaced numerous times in a different hand. On Sarah, Red Jenny, and Velissima Lady Parts von Knucklefronts, it falls to me to comment on this Red Jenny, for as a creature of the court I must have seen the effect of her actions, although I cannot be certain. Does that make them effective or ineffective? What I know is that she has vexed city's guardsmen across Thedas, and always escaped. Accessing all available records, it seems clear that there have been multiple embodiments of the name, often at the same time. The limitations of communication are such that this is impossible to verify in the moment. A crude drawing of a guard with her breeches at her ankles. The severity of the... The severity of the attributed actions vary wildly, from petty to outright vicious. While official reports label these actions unfair, I have knowledge of many named as victims, and several are of suspect character. Sarah would call them something altogether untoward. Yes, Mum, shits the lot of them. Yeah, victims. There are tales of Red Jenny targeting criminals, slavers, and even assassin's guilds. The benefit of having a local is that they are invested in regional concerns, although this obviously varies. I can discern no protocol. Don't need a title to be awful and deserve it. So who is our Red Jenny? She's been amusing herself in Valroyal for some time, although it is clear from her accent that she is deeply Ferelden. She met with outright laughter my inquiry as to whether she had any special elven concerns that I could address. I've conferred with Liliana about the danger of this group, and our estimation is that this incarnation of Red Jenny is at least a good distraction. So, okay, is Sarah... Well... Every now and then my voice is going to catch in my throat, I apologise. I'll do my best to mute the hacking and hairballs, etc. Ugh. So Sarah is Red Jenny. That's interesting. I thought she was a friend of Red Jenny. I thought it was the organization. But no, here she is. She's not a friend. She is Red Jenny. Or an incarnation of Red Jenny. See, I don't know, like, I got a few impressions from the Red Jenny thing. Like, maybe she's just Red Jenny. Occam's razor or whatever. That was the simplest solution. But when I was speaking with her in that confused conversation, my initial thought, that I'm pretty sure this now isn't right, is that there is no Red Jenny. They just say that they are all friends of her as this kind of unspoken, unorganized bond between people who like to take action. But now I'm leaning far more towards the idea that she is Red Jenny. And lastly, Tails. Is it Tails? I didn't write this down. Feck, I'm gonna have to... Hang on, is it groups? No, fucking menu. Is it this? No, it's the Kunari. Yeah, okay, I'll have to remember to read that another time. Alright, I'm gonna have to, like, fucking find it, back in a Found it. Sarah was never quite an agreeable girl. Her tongue tells tales of rebellion, but she was so fast and quick with her bow, no one quite knew where she came from. Sarah was never quite the quietest girl. Her attacks are loud and they're joyful, but she knew the ways of nobler men and she knew how to enrage them. She would always like to say, why change the past when you can own this day? Today she will fight to keep her way. She's a rogue and a thief and she'll tempt your fate. Sarah was never quite the wealthiest girl. Some say she lives in a tavern, but she was so sharp and quick with bow, arrows strike like a dragon. Sarah was never quite the gentlest girl. Her eyes were sharp like a razor, but she knew the ways of commoner men and she knew just how to use them. As performed by the bard Marden Halliwell. Marden Halliwell, related to Jerry, the big bearded guy. Whoop. Failure. Okay, so we got a thing over here. We got a point of interest. Let's just go look at that. It's a good place to start as any. It's not a wide area. I should be able to find this pretty easily. Fifth standa. Yeah, I've discovered the place in the codex, so we're good. Somebody told me in the comments as well. Thank you. What the? Whoa, what's happening and why should I care? Fucking freaked me out like that, guys. It was scary. So not here then. Alright, let's keep going along along here. There's something over here. This looks likely.
They will make this a fight, not us.
Better get in there. What's going on here?
Line there and there, no gaps.
Oh, I thought this was a robbery of some kind.
Remember how to carry your shields. You're not hiding, you're holding. Otherwise, it's useless.
Blackwall. Warden Blackwall.
You're not. How do you know my name? Who said that?
Whoop! Whoa! The fuck? Those are...
That's it. Help or get out. We're dealing with these idiots first. Conscripts, here they come!
They look like my men, but they can't be. They simply can't. I have a new spell. Let's use it. Whoa! Love that, baby. One more, please. Oh, I guess not. That's fine. What's going on? Thanks, trees. Always a fucking pleasure. So, yep. Who's got the most health? You have the least health. Attack you. Okay, good. You're down, and you deserve some fire. Move over there, Marcus. Just trying to get a bit more used to the tactical camera. It's kind of weird though because all the controls change. Like to zoom in with the tactical camera, use right mouse to pan down. Like just fucking keep it simple. Just let T make the markers show up and let you zoom in and out as normal. It's weird. It's weird, but we're fine. We're alive. Oh no, we're not alive yet. Oh shit! Where the fuck did he go? Go away. Well, I'm impressed. Work for me.
Sorry, bastards. Good work, conscripts. Even if this shouldn't have happened, they could have... Well, thieves are made, not born. Take back what they stole. Go back to your families. You saved yourselves.
Hey.
You're no farmer.
No.
Why do you know my name? Who are you?
I know your name because I'm an agent of the Inquisition. I'm investigating whether the disappearance of wardens has anything to do with the murder of the Divine.
Maker's balls. The Wardens and the Divine. That can't... No, you're asking so you don't really know.
Huh?
First off, I didn't know they disappeared. But we do that, right? No more blight, job done. Wardens are the first thing forgotten. But one thing I'll tell you, no Warden killed the Divine. Our purpose isn't political.
I wasn't accusing the wardens. But that's a good point. Huh. Is it? What are you doing here?
What's the Warden purpose got to do with throwing farmers at bandits?
This was different. I was in the area recruiting, fought some demons, then I heard about the stealing. Treaties give Wardens the right to take what we need, who we need. These idiots forced this fight, so I conscripted their victims. They had to do what I said, so I told them to stand. Next time they won't need me. Grey Wardens can inspire. Make you better than you think you are.
Wow, that's so true to the way that Nathan was going about the land in Dragon Age Origins as well. Make you better than you think you are. I am minorly inspired by what you say as well. I don't like either of these options. It's not fruitless. I think we just saw the fruits. The treaties sound powerful, indeed.
I wasn't aware Grey Wardens could take whatever they want.
It's complicated. If there's a blight, everyone has to help the effort to fight it. The treaties are ancient. Outside of blights, it's as binding as a clever tongue can make it.
Right, I see. So where... any ideas?
Do you have any idea where the other Wardens could have gone?
Maybe they returned to our stronghold at Weishaupt? That's in the Anderfels, a long way north.
Right.
I don't really know. Can't imagine why they'd all disappear at once, let alone where they'd disappear to.
And you? You are on your own, it seems.
Why haven't you gone missing like the rest of them?
Well, maybe I was going to. Or maybe there's a new directive, but a runner got lost or something. My job was to recruit on my own. Plan to stay that way for months. Years.
I see.
It's been a pleasure, Warden Blackwall, but this didn't help at all.
Inquisition. Agent, did you say?
Yes.
Hold a moment. The Divine is dead and the sky is torn. Events like these, thinking we're absent is almost as bad as thinking we're involved. If you're trying to put things right, maybe you need a warden. Maybe you need me.
Aha, manipulation into... So this fluctuates when there's like an important decision to be made. That's cool. One warden. I mean, I'm going to say yes. Even Markus knows that he's going to say yes, but... Markus is literally... I think Markus is literally doing a thing now where he's kind of playing softly catchy with this guy, which is interesting. How can you alone help then? Go on, pitch yourself to me.
The Inquisition needs all the support it can get. But what can one Grey Warden do?
Save the fucking world if pressed. Look, maybe fighting demons from the sky isn't something I'm practiced at. But show me someone who is. And like I said, there are treaties. Maybe this isn't a blight, but it's bloody well a disaster. Some will honor them. Being a warden means something to a lot of people.
I have a lot of respect for your priorities. Welcome.
Warden Blackwall, the Inquisition accepts your offer.
Good to hear. We both need to know what's going on. And perhaps I've been keeping to myself for too long. This warden walks with the Inquisition.
Okay. Sarah, Vivienne, and Blackwall. Wow, awesome card. Let's do it.
Look at you, all serious. What do wardens do when there's no blight anyway?
Whatever it takes to keep the world safe.
Like join Inquisition?
If that's what's necessary. Hey, you're here too.
Inquisition can't be all broody beards like you and Cassandra.
She doesn't have the hair for it.
Oh, I bet she does. Places.
Oh, lovely, Sarah. And I'm pretty sure if Cassandra could grow a beard, she would. Cool, awesome, new companion. Love it. Love the look. Love another tank. Love the priorities. Love the area. Excellent. Onwards then.